I woke up and checked my comments, and I was told that my video had been responded to by Gary in Mendham. In Mendham or in Menham? I don't know. But yeah, it's the same. Well, I guess you forgot. We argued similar things years ago. First, let me just say, this man, this man is a legend. A legend. I love Gary. I used to get more angry about it. I still did a little bit because it's hard to not get angry, when someone keeps saying "fucktard," "idiot." You're like, but then you just realize it's Gary, and at the end of the video too, you see how cute and adorable he is. Like he really just kind of wants to get laid or whatever. I don't know, but um, asshole, you shithead, you're a moron. Oh, I'm angry. Something's happening here. I'm angry on YouTube. Things are happening. No. It's like you got the 20 people that love you, Gary, and they agree with what you say, and you got the 20 people that probably hate you, and they hate you, and then there's everyone else in the world who knows better than to waste their time watching your videos. But, I don't want to go over the actual points. You won, Gary. That was just brilliant argumentation. But I will say a few things. Anyway, um, you don't argue against what people are. Maybe I don't watch all your videos. You don't argue ever against what I'm actually saying. Very little. Like 10% of your arguments are actually arguments against what I said. And the rest is just you hear half a sentence and then you just make up the things that you normally like what you want to say. There's things you want to say, so I just gotta give you just enough so you can get your launching pad to making the points you want to like reiterate, which you've done for I guess probably the past 10 years, and you'll probably keep doing till you die. And I don't know, maybe you're making a difference in something. I don't, good job if you are. Um, Let me think. You've given me like I don't really think I want to have kids anyway, but you definitely I was probably introduced to more of the ideas on like moral reasons to not have kids through your videos. And what that reminds me of though is people try to justify what they already want anyway. Like I don't really believe that you make huge sacrifices in your life for your objective morality. Which brings up the other point is you can keep saying the same things over and over, but you're not actually making any argument. Just saying it's objective because there's got to be a best possible answer. I mean, it's kind of like the God argument that people make. Like there must be a best creator because that just has to be true. Like there's no rational argument behind it. You never point out like who's going to determine it. You? Are you going to determine it for everyone? Do we all come up with the individual? If it's objective, what is it? What is your equation? Now maybe you put forth an equation. I don't know it because luckily I don't spend my life watching your videos. But yeah, it's like a point. The point of my video, I was explaining how it's a pointless argument, how it doesn't really go anywhere, how people that want to conquer and kill and eat pig because it tastes good and they don't care about the pig suffering are just going to do that. You arguing how it's objective isn't going to change them, uh, and it's really not going to change anybody. Someone who will change their mind about eating pig or eating meat or whatever are going to do it out of their own, you know, they see a video, they have a conversation with, certainly not with, well, maybe, who knows, maybe you've convinced some people, but the vast majority of people who change their mind probably changed it through talking to someone who, approached it in a more, they just showed them what's happening, and then they decided, oh, I feel bad about that. The that vast majority of people aren't going to make their life decisions based on you yelling about how morality is objective and you fucktard, you idiot. There's gotta be an answer to things. There's gotta be one best answer to every situation. And you gave the example of if I had to push someone off. I mean, your examples are ridiculous anyway. But I had to push someone off a bridge, a pretty girl or a smelly guy. It's like you said, oh, I'd want to get laid, so I'd push the smelly guy. First of all, who would you push off then? First of all, you definitely want to get laid. I can just, you can see it in your eyes. You probably would definitely push off the smelly guy yourself. And even if you're going to claim you wouldn't, how would you come to the conclusion? Oh, well, I just have the answers. I determine people's value based on these criteria. No, it's all your own bullshit. Your own personal preferences, and you're going to want to call them objective. When I was making the points about it boils down to what disgusts you more, or what you have concern with, the farmer or the animal, I wasn't arguing in favor of the farmer. Fucktard, idiot, shithead. Yeah, fucking fucktard, idiot, shithead. I wasn't arguing in favor of the farmer. The point is that if you had 99% of the population who just, for whatever reason, even if it's stupid reasons, all of their feelings inside, just their feelings of compassion and empathy, were totally towards the farmer, and the cow just they couldn't get those feelings for the cow. It wouldn't matter how much logic you use. Logic doesn't really trump everything. Emotions do play into it. Your own emotions play into it, and that's what you never acknowledge is your own emotions, your own biases. You act as if you like everyone else, or the vast majority of people, especially those who don't agree with you, they're all biased and stupid. But you, Gary, are the peak of intellectual superiority and non-biased, and your emotions don't factor into your decisions. And as I made some comment on your video, like, yes, you've certainly never spent a dollar, or these days you never spend a dollar that isn't necessary, that could have gone to benefit animals or benefit starving children or something, right? You never waste money on maybe a DVD or a piece of chocolate that you don't need. I don't know what the fuck you're into, but there's something you're into that you spend your money. You're not some fucking objective, like, maybe what's objectively moral, but you don't really follow. I mean, it just doesn't matter. The things you're saying is you're just an angry dude who has uh, a few people that watch your videos. I mean, that's all it is. But I still think you're a legend. You're a YouTube legend, and you've given me a lot of pleasure over the years. So I thank you for that. Um, I have friends, like I have a friend named Gary, and we talk about you a lot, like kind of reference you and um, talk about consumption, reproduction, and all that, and it's been fun. So overall, you've relieved suffering in my life. You've caused some suffering because it's just kind of annoying to hear you talk a lot of the times. Uh, uh, and your arguments get kind of boring because you say the same things over and over. But it's hard to come up with new material. I get it. But you're passionate, and that's good. Keep up the good work. Uh, you don't really, I think I mentioned this already, but you don't argue against what I say. You make up your own arguments of what you want me to say, And I love you.